welcome back to that Talking My Shit podcast with... It's Tony today because...
because you fucking suck, boy. What the fuck, nigga?
No, you didn't want to release an episode last week, so you talking about like, yeah, I gotta bring you in, bro. Nah, bro, fucking release your shit with your lazy ass.
All right, well, let's just get right in. Okay, let me get into it. So, last week I took the week off because I felt like
because
the podcast...
what? Because what?
Okay, let me talk. I took the week off because I recorded an episode, but really I wasn't feeling it. And I feel like I don't want to give you guys
You suck.
Okay. No. Anyway, I just feel like I didn't want to give you guys a lame ass episode. I feel like
that's what you've been doing. I'm playing.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, his shit decent.
Sometimes I get a little bored talking to myself, and I've been thinking about having guests on and shit like that, but I don't want to just bring anybody on, because everybody, I'm not saying a lot of people have been asking me to get on, but some people have hinted, let me jump on that shit. But really, it's a no-guest podcast at the moment, only because of...
Matter of fact, don't put me as a guest. Just, like, I'm gonna be random.
Shut the fuck up. Let me fucking talk. Anyway, so we're here. We're doing this podcast. I brought a guest for the first time in my life. I brought the homies with me. I got the homies in the studio. I got Jamie in the studio. I got Chins in the studio. And most importantly, the first guest ever on the Talkin' My Shit podcast. The gayest motherfucker I know. Le dicen el comal porque calienta las gorditas.
Hey,
my homie, Tony Sanchez.
Okay.
What's up, Tony? What's up? How you feeling, man?
Shit, I don't know about that whole comal shit, Like,
you don't like fat queens, bro? Don't be disrespecting fat queens.
Hold on, damn.
You got in trouble for talking shit about dark-skinned girls.
Hold on,
And you're racist, honestly.
Well, whoever has me on Twitter would know that, okay?
I'm just kidding, man. How you guys feeling, man? How you feeling today, man? Tony, I'm glad to have you on finally.
I'm good. I'm just gonna go out with the straight truth. We recorded and that shit got deleted. So we're here again.
Okay, well, pretend like you want to be here.
Okay.
Pretend. Okay, I'll be honest.
Hold on.
I'll be honest. We recorded a podcast. It was about 30 minutes long. Probably the best podcast I've ever...
Yeah, that shit was good.
The best podcast ever recorded in the history of podcasts. And it deleted. It got deleted. It was malfunction via the producer. Just kidding, but it got deleted, man. It wasn't meant to be. But we're back here. We're doing it again, and I'm glad you guys tuned in, man. Tony, I've talked about you a lot on the podcast. You're one of my best friends.
You're capping a lot about me, too.
No, shut the fuck up. Yeah. I want to give you guys a little bit of backstory of how me and Tony met. Tony and I went to high school together, so we've known each other for like all through high school. But
not really. Like I didn't know. Like,
well, I didn't fuck with you because you were like a nerd, right?
Like,
you were like a lame. Like you were lame as fuck.
We didn't know each other, but like
and you were gay.
Our like mutual friends would mention each other, so it would be like, yeah, Kenji did this, and I'll be like, oh, for real, like Kenji this, and then like,
and then they would ask me, they'd be like, oh yeah, Tony did this, and I'd be like, who the fuck is Tony?
Yeah, like who the fuck is Tony?
But anyway, man, a few years ago, I had a party at my house because, like I told you guys, my parents used to leave out of town. I used to just throw parties.
New Year's Eve party, boy.
Yeah,
you remember that shit, 2014?
Let's get it. Anyway, so my homie Tony, I didn't know him at the time, and I had a few friends at the house, and they were like, hey, this guy Tony, he wants to come. He's bugging out. Could he come?
I wasn't bugging out. Everyone was inviting me.
They were like, Tony doesn't have anywhere to go. Nobody really fucks with him.
That's why I'm here, because, like, this motherfucker be Kevin, bro. Like, le echan mucho pinche crema a sus tacos, dude.
La verga. Anyway. So I was like, yeah, let Tony slide. I felt bad, I didn't want him to be on his...
He wanted me there. He was like...
All right, so Tony came. He got there around 10:30 p.m. Next thing you know, it's 9 a.m.
Let me out 10:30.
Next thing you know, it's 9 a.m. next day at the party, and he's helping me mop and clean the house. And that's when I knew he was a real one. I was like,
I had to kiss his ass because I was like, man, everybody knows him.
No, but
he's popular. I had to kiss his ass.
No. But ever since then, I loved him, and I liked how he is like one of those people that just speaks his mind, just like myself. I like to think, and he just doesn't give a fuck about what people think. So me and him ended up connecting, and we've been best friends ever since. And along those years of friendship, we've encountered some crazy stories. Some that have made it to the podcast. For example, McDonald's on Union, or the time you pushed the fat bitch off of me. People sometimes hit me up. They ask me.
I don't remember any of those.
No, you're about to talk about them, so you better start remembering, bitch. People ask me how true is that? Is Tony bullshitting? Is it real? So Tony, let me ask you real quick. McDonald's on Union. Give me your take.
All right, where do you want to start from? Like what?
When you turn into McDonald's.
When I what?
When you turn into McDonald's.
Okay, when I turn this...
You're at the McDonald's drive-thru. You're not ordering yet, but you're in line.
Okay, obviously I was pretty lit. Obviously, I'm not encouraging drinking and driving.
But it's fun.
Yeah, very fun. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that I was, but I'm just saying don't do it.
You weren't. Not doing it. Yeah.
Beforehand, we were at a spot. There was soap bars being thrown at vehicles and/or houses.
So before I actually didn't tell this part of the story on the podcast that day. Before we actually pulled up to...
Look at you, dumbass.
Okay, anyway, before we put up to the McDonald's, we actually were at a party. It was an all-white party.
All whites?
All whites only. Everybody in the party had good credit. You know, it was all whites. Anyway, I went there because my coworker invited me, and so I went. You know, I thought it was gonna be like a function, like a spot, smoking weed.
At the same time, Person X was serving white people there.
Yeah, so one of the homies that was in the backseat of the story that we talk about at McDonald's on Union was selling the white people drugs because that's what the whites like. Yeah. Anyway, so we're at the party. We ended up getting kicked out of the party because we looked too ghetto. That's literally the only reason why we got kicked out. So as we got kicked out, we jump into Tony's car, and Tony has a whole bunch of like bars of soap, like jabón para bañarse.
And like they were packaged separately in like little cardboard boxes.
Yeah, so literally it was just bars of soap. So instead of egging these people, we grabbed the bars of soap and we threw it at the fucking house. And then we ended up getting in his car, ran away, and we got the McDonald's. But anyway,
on that bitch.
Okay, well we're at McDonald's. What happens when we're at McDonald's?
I pulled into McDonald's. I don't even know why we. I don't even like.
You were hungry, that's why.
Dude, it was Christmas Eve. I don't fucking know. Like we were gonna party. Like there was no reason for us to even go to McDonald's, but pulled in. I don't know, like, something hyped me up at that moment.
Probably
where, like,
the cocaine?
Like, while excuse me?
I'm just fucking around.
Excuse me, sir?
Anyway, you're at McDonald's.
Like, the case is still open. Anyway, so we were there, and, like, I don't know what the fuck. Like, music was playing. I was hyped. Then I remembered, like, suddenly I was like, fuck. I was like, I got the strap on me.
The BB gun?
It was a strap. Anyway,
it was a BB gun. It says
on the
Beacon News. It says on the Beacon News article, man with a BB gun.
That shit was fake. Look at you.
Anyway, what happens? What music were you listening to? Good question, Jamie.
Shit, I don't even know what was good. Oh, Recordando Manuel, boy.
Oh,
that shit was a lick, boy. I said tiempo. Okay. Anyway, we were there. I was hyped. Kenji was being boring. Everyone was being boring. Person X was being boring. So I was like, boy, I'm going to spice this bitch up. I was like, boy, reached thunder. It was my turn to order. Pull out the strap.
The BB gun.
And then, dude, why do you got it? Like, can I call it the strap? Can I at least call it the strap? Like,
no, because if it's a strap, people are like, wow, is this guy not in jail? It was.
Well, I snitched like 6'9". Look at you.
Okay, anyway, So what? So you pull up. It's your turn to order. You pull out the gun.
Obviously this motherfucker, dumbass dude, put up the video. So obviously you know what I ordered. I ordered 2 McChickens
and a McDouble,
or 1 McDouble. I don't know.
Yeah, 2 McChickens and a McDouble.
So we ordered. We paid. No había pedo. Like the ladies charged me. They were all scared. I didn't notice because obviously
you were.
That's how every girl.
Never mind. So Kenji was like, bro. Hay un chota right here. I looked over to the side and there was a cop pulling in, but I was like, boy, coincidence. They can't be here that fast. Mm-hmm. I flashed it ASAP. They're serving me ASAP. We're out. 1, 2, 3, 4. A la verga.
We get our food a la verga.
We get our food, pull out. Then Kenji was like, because Kenji's always so paranoid.
Okay.
He's like, bro, there's another 2, 3 cops right there in the Walgreens parking lot. And I was like, oh, fuck. That's when I was like, fuck. Like, is it for me? Boom, I turned on Union. A la verga. It was like 30,000 cops all around me.
They surrounded the fuck out of the car.
Like, shit.
Lima's burger.
And then what?
Well, then the cops are... So as the cops are pulling us over, I'm trying to... like I said before, we did have drugs on us. I'm trying to put the drugs down my pants. I'm trying to hide the drugs. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on because we have so many flashlights pointed at us. It makes it hard to see, you know? So you don't know what the fuck's going on. And then all they said was... Guns drawn. Guns were 100% drawn.
I looked at my rear view. I was like 30 rifles on my ass.
Yeah. And then, well, the thing that pissed me off the most is that when the cop comes up to the car, he's like... hey man, what's going on? Like you guys know what the fuck you guys did? And Tony's dumbass starts acting stupid. He's like, no, what did we do? What are you talking about? I was like, nigga.
He came up to my window because he told us to roll down the windows and put our hands out, and then obviously me and Kenji were able to put our put our hands out the window, but person X was in the back, so, you know, and my windows are tinted, so, like, they can kind of maybe see if he's in the back or not. So he was panicking, trying to roll a window down. I don't know if he figured it out or not, but I put my shit out. Dude came up to me. I put my wallet and my burger on the dash.
Oh. Burgers were good. We ate it before we picked you up from jail.
Oh, for real? You a bitch. I was about to eat it. Lo tenía abierto, and then dude was like, obviously I put it on the dash. I was like, fuck. So anyway, I put my wallet, and then keep in mind in my wallet there was a fake ID because shut the fuck up, you don't have to know. But there was a fake ID in the wallet. It was in my dumbass, you know how you're supposed to put like a fake address and all that shit. I put everything real. So I put all his
real information on a fake ID.
All real information. And I don't know, somehow when they ran my shit, like, well, all right, so they they searched my car too. And in my backseat I had like a whole thing of condoms, and like they were empty wrappers. That was kind of weird. So I feel like they're
like, damn, nigga, you getting fucked good.
I don't know. But anyway, when they took me back to the station, I was there. There was a lady there. She was just like, she looked at me. And since I'm cute, you know.
I don't think that's the reason. But okay, what happened?
Okay, but nigga can dream. Anyway, pulled in. The bitch was like.
The bitch.
Sorry, the officer. Sorry, we've been drinking. She was like, oh, like, you're in here just for this? And I was just like, yeah. I was dumbfounded. I was like, well, yeah. I was like, I don't know what the fuck I did wrong.
I just pulled out a fake gun at the drive-thru.
And she was like, yeah.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
She was like, Officer Carrillo has been in a bad mood
damn,
today.
nigga, you just said his whole last name. Like, hey, fuck that nigga. Let's get it. Fuck 12, fuck 12, fuck 12. Anyway.
So Officer Carrillo has been in a bad mood today. She was like, I'm sorry he had to do this, but we have to book you, blah, blah. I was like, you know what, it's fine. I'll stay the night. I'll try out the shower, see how slippery the soap is.
Oh, my God. But anyway, you get out of jail. We're there to pick you up.
Yeah, they released me. They took me through, like, these fucking hallways. I was like, damn, this is what it feels like.
To be a criminal.
Right. I was just like, damn, person X, like, I better not fuck up, nigga, because it's going to be you.
I was on Twitter, like, free Tony. Yeah. I was, damn, that's crazy, though.
Yeah, good shit. I pulled out my 6'9". I was like, it was person X. Like, next time, get him.
Yeah, he snitched on everybody in the car.
And then I walked out. I was like, boy, like, because obviously they were questioning Kenji and person X. So I was like, fuck, like, they're not going to be able to scoop me up from the station, you know? So I was like, I'm on my own. Pulled out my phone. I was like, about to call Uber. Next thing you know, it was a fucking beat-up truck.
Okay, why did you have to say the details of the truck? We gave you a ride. We pulled up talking about, they pulled up in a beat-up truck.
Well,
fuck you, then we should have left your ass there.
Well, you pulled up in the Escalade, bro, fucking scoop me up like a mountain bitch.
Oh my God, you should have stayed in jail, bitch. You rock. Anyway.
And then took my ass to my car got impounded because the cop was being a fucking asshole.
Not you at all?
I was laughing. Dude, I feel like the only reason I was arrested was because when they were searching Kenji and person X, they separated me because obviously I was a shooter, you know.
Okay. That's the reason.
I was a shooter, so they separated me from Kenji and the person X, and then they were questioning them, and like I was just looking at them, and like it was funny to me. But then the officer.
Why was that funny to you, dog?
I don't know. I was just laughing
we almost all went to jail because of your fault.
Like, that shit was funny because you guys were like being interrogated.
That's not funny, nigga. Like,
that was my first time seeing that shit, and everyone was breaking down. You know, person X was crying, Kenji was crying.
Nigga, you the only one that was.
Officer, I'm sorry. I was the only one laughing. So
you were not laughing. You were crying.
No, I was laughing. Look at you. That's why I'm here. I'm gonna clear shit up.
All right, anyway.
And then the dude was like, so you think this shit is funny? I was just like, nah. I was like, I looked over at him. I thought it was funny. He was just like, nah, fuck that. And then that's when he arrested me.
Yeah, took your dumb ass to jail. And free Tony, though. But anyway.
Got my shit impounded. Somehow person X had $500 on him cash that night. Impounded my shit. I got it back out ASAP. We were cruising again like nothing happened.
Like nothing happened, bitch. We back on road. Fuck the police. Fuck the
Did
police.
Did we continue the night or no?
I don't think so. I think just right after you got out of jail, we went home and slept because that was enough for us. But I'm glad that you came and finally cleared that story up, man. That episode, what's happening in the... Oh, no, it's not that one. But McDonald's on Union is actually...
That's how you know you're fucking fucked up.
That's how you know you're fucking fucked up. Bitch, shut the fuck up, nigga. This is my podcast. Shut the fuck up. You my guest.
Are you guys okay with this? Like, can you treat me like this as a guest?
I'm just kidding, man. I'm happy that you came. Nah, but honestly, McDonald's on Union has been our most popular episode, I guess you could say, the most views, the most listens, and I feel like I needed to bring the myth, the man, the legend himself, so he could clear it up a little bit more.
I knew I had to because I listened to it and I was just like, no pasó eso. That's not.
Sí pasó. Sí pasó.
Anyway, we had to clear some shit up. You feel me?
All right. Well, speaking of,
so what? You were also talking. You was talking. Also, he was talking shit in the Bulldogs episode.
Oh yeah, when you pushed the fat bitch off of me. That man's like, what, nigga? Say it.
What? Before anything happened, he was like, yeah, bro. He's like, if anybody comes up to me, get him off me.
I didn't say that. Why the fuck would I say that? Why the fuck would I say that? Who am I?
Bitch. Nah, I'm playing. That night, honestly, I'm gonna admit to it. That night, like I was pretty fucking gone. I was that was the Mundial was happening.
Yeah.
And Mexico was playing, I think, South Korea in the little group stage. We ended up winning, but at
nigga said we like he played for Mexico.
Okay, nigga, I'm Mexican, stupid bitch. Like,
are you though?
Fucking dream, dumbass. Always shooting niggas down.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. Anyway, what happened? You had black door fucking niggas and then what?
No, not fucking niggas. Hey, ladies. We were at Black Door. Dude, the game was like 8, 9, 10 in the morning. I don't fucking know. It was early. So they have pozole on deck. Black Door, on deck. I was like, yeah, shit. They got pozole? Fucking run it. Mm-hmm. Anyway. And then we got like what? Like 2-3 buckets of fucking Modelos?
Yeah, we got like 3 buckets of Modelo.
And the game was over. And then it was just like, damn, it's like 1 p.m. We're fucked up. Like, you can't even pull like that fucking, let's go to sleep, like, let's call it a night. Because it wasn't a night, it was an afternoon. They're like, what the fuck? So I kept drinking. Kenji and his homies, I don't know what the fuck. They left me somewhere. I don't fucking remember.
Dude, I went home. I told you, go home and get some rest. And you didn't. And you went to drink more.
I went to go drink more, yes. Because I'm a piece of shit. So
so Tony kept drinking while all of us went to shower. Change.
For the night,
we were gonna get fucked up that night. We told ourselves we're gonna go to Bulldogs. We're gonna fuck all the waitresses and we're gonna have fun.
Psych boy, no waitresses. We're just gonna look at them.
You fuck with the bus boy, bitch. Shout out my nigga Eddie. Anyway,
hell no, he don't even deserve that. Where he's out here.
Anyway, so we pull up. Anyway, so Tony stays drinking the whole night, the whole day. We all go get him. You're valiendo verga all day. Anyway, so we pick up back up to go to Bulldogs. So we get to Bulldogs.
Did I drive that day? I think I did.
Did you what?
I think I drove.
Of course you drove because you're retarded. And then you were at the Bulldogs. Anyway, fast forward through the night. You made a girl cry. But we're not going to get into details.
Fuck,
you made a girl cry before the other girl made you cry.
Right? It was the same night, yeah.
It was the same night. It's Karma's a bitch.
I apologize for my
Karma's
actions.
a bitch. So we're at Bulldogs. He makes one of our friends' girls cry. I'm not going to drop any names. Anyway, the same night, they ended up leaving.
My apologies.
They ended up leaving. Me, Tony, and Chins are the last ones at the table. Fat bitch number 1 sits on my lap. What do you do?
It's like, dude, I don't know if that shit happens to you guys, but then again, like, I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't because, I drink heavily and maybe you don't.
Eres alcohólico la verga.
Well, pretty much.
Sí,
pero yeah. Because I want girls to hit me up. Anyway, so when you fall asleep...
Girls do not listen to this podcast.
You're right.
I'm just kidding.
When you fall asleep, like, sometimes, like, you don't be remembering, like, what happens, like, before you fall asleep. Like, you remember, like, the day, but you don't remember, like, like, an hour before you fell asleep,
Yeah.
So, fucking... I don't know. I do remember crying though outside of Bulldogs with you.
Yeah, after you got checked by the bitch, you started crying.
All right. First of all, I did not get checked.
You did get checked by the bitch.
You checked me.
No, yeah.
Nobody checked me. You checked me.
Exactly. So this is what happens. So the girl starts cursing him out. Tony is ready to fight both of the bitches. He's like, bitch number one, bitch number two. We'll turn this bitch into the Royal Rumble, and both of you hoes.
I was gonna.
Both of you hoes will get Batista bombed into one of the booths. But no, he ended up pushing the bitches off him. Then the bitches was talking shit. Then we actually went to the parking lot and we talking shit to Tony like, yo, what the fuck? Like, they're gonna think we're assholes. Like, they're gonna think that I'm some kind of like. They gave
me a lecture.
Yeah, so we were like, don't ever do that shit in front of us because like you represent us, so I don't want anybody to ever think that I'm an asshole. Like I'm a nice guy, and obviously if anybody ever fucks with me,
you're a nice guy,
or sits on my lap. Shut up. I want to sit on my lap. Feel free to sit on my lap. Tony will not attack you anymore. We already checked them.
No wonder, bro. Every time we go on, nobody sits on your lap now.
Shut the fuck up, because you be beating the fuck out of bitches, nigga. What the fuck you think? Of course they're not gonna sit on my lap. Dumbass. Are the wings ready? We just put in an order on Wingstop.
Yeah, we did.
You have any final thoughts, man? I know that I brought you up both of those episodes. Is there anything else you wanted to clear up while you're up here on this? I wanted to clear something up. Just because Tony's a guest on this podcast does not mean I'm gonna start having guests on this podcast.
Don't be in the DMs talking about hey.
Don't be in my DMs talking about.
I think I'm funny. We got one funny story. No, nigga.
You're not finna get on this podcast, bro.
Unless you got money on it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Give me a little 2,000. I'll put you on this bitch. No, I'm just kidding. But I just want to take the opportunity, you know, when I start bringing guests, I'm going to bring the homies because these are the guys that basically make all these stories possible and make everything that I do possible.
Do that dumbass shit for him.
Get chins on
and then he's going to make money off of us, and then he's going to
Jamie.
in the fucking ditch.
Hey, you told me something earlier that I wasn't too sure about. You said you were the finest motherfucker in the crew.
Okay.
And that hasn't sat with me very well. I don't think you are the finest. I think that I'm up there, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. All right, you know what? Fuck it. It's 5 of us in the room right now. It's 5 of us in the room right now.
Let's start a poll.
Who's the finest?
Let's start a poll.
Who's the finest one in the room right now?
Hold on. Let's start a poll.
I don't know.
Let's start a poll. All right, look. When the episode releases, you start a poll, and then we'll put our names. Boom, 4 of us. Kenzie, Jamie, Chins, and me.
And you have to put your picture. And you have to post your interest.
Can I post a picture from when I was skinny?
Nah.
I don't know. No, I don't.
Yeah, we'll give you the handicap.
You're not the finest one though, bro. It's because you know your haircut is fucked.
Damn, Oaxaca, you hear that?
I didn't say your barber.
Shut up, my barber, Oaxaca.
No, I'm just saying. No,
you already heard him.
Your barber does a good job. I'm saying.
Nah. You heard him.
Bitch, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you.
Hell no, boy. That's off it, boy. Fucking me. Hey, don't cut this shit out either, boy. We finna.
No. Okay. Okay, look, it's Tony. This is not the order it's in. I'm just gonna name the competitors.
Yeah. So
Tony.
Yeah.
Chins.
Yeah.
Jamie. Myself.
Yeah.
But backwards.
He literally listed them as how we are. So
no.
I'm the finest. Chins, Jamie, and then Kenzie.
You're not the finest, dude. You have a scar on the back of your head.
Okay, that makes me tough, you stupid bitch.
No.
What do you have, nigga? You got tires on you, nigga? What? Boy, you winter tires, bitch.
Stupid ass bitch, shut the fuck up, dumbass hoe. Your dick little as shit.
Okay, bitch. It's the motion in the ocean. Hey, don't listen to him, y'all. But yeah, hit me up, Tony Logue.
Hey, ladies, please hit him up. Hey, you know what though?
Tony Logue, anything. Like, just type in Tony Logue.
No. You know what? He's not the finest one. I'm not gonna let this conversation.
But that's why.
No.
I want a poll.
I'm not gonna let the conversation die out like this.
I want a poll.
No, I'm gonna give you this fucking poll, nigga. What's up, nigga? What's up, nigga?
He gay. You heard him?
Nah, this is the list. Chins has colored eyes. He's light skinned.
Okay.
And he's losing weight.
And he's a bitch.
No.
Next.
Jamie skinny.
Like pretzels when I was out the shower.
Jamie skinny. He has a beard coming in like in about a few.
Patchy. Like that pumpkin patch right now.
Okay, but I mean, you know, Jamie got shoe game. He's, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? He's up there. I would probably put Jamie number 3.
Damn, what are you, dumb bitch?
Chid's number 2. And of course, 1, myself. If I was
the last?
Yes.
So I'm the last?
Yes.
Okay. All right, cool.
You have glasses, dude. We can't put you anywhere near top 2.
You sure like contacts don't exist, you stupid.
But you don't have contacts. You have glasses.
Okay.
So you're not fine. You're not fine, dude. People with glasses are stupid and ugly. I'm just... No, look, if I was skinny, I would be number 1. But I'm going to give y'all that. I'm going to take number 2 because I'm fat. Okay. I'm going to take number 2.
Okay.
But also, I'm that nigga, so I'm number 2. Yeah. Number 1, we're gonna give number 1 to Chins because he's been doing a good job at the gym. He's losing weight. He fucked my bitch.
Damn, I thought you were gonna put
Hey, but I'll take number 2. I'll take number 2. Hey, Zeus, you're number 2 as well because you produce this podcast.
Man, don't bring that nigga in.
Shout out to my boy. Okay.
Shout out to Jesus. He's looking at us like, bro, I'm tired of these fucking.
All right, Ma. But anyway, final list. Too Skinny, Chins, Tony, and Jamie. Sorry you're last. It's because you don't have a social security. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Talkin' My Shit podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed my first guest ever, Tony Sanchez. And he's a little slow. He took the little bus to school. Big dumbass bitch.
Anyway, our first episode was deleted, so the first one was better. This one kind of sucked.
No, it didn't. It was actually good. You fucking retard. It was good.
It was gooder.
It was gooder than the last one. Shout out Jamie. It was gooder. Hey man, you guys follow the Instagram page at Talkin' My Shit Podcast. You guys follow the homies. I just posted a picture with them. Tony, Chins, Jamie, and Jesus all in the studio with me right now.
But if you're cool, yeah, go ahead.
All right.
I might even invite you. Like if you become my girl, then
you're not.
Then I'll ask Kenzie hey, can I invite my girl over? And then it'll be you coming over.
He doesn't have a girl anyway. Thank you guys for tuning in. Our Wingstop is ready. Bye-bye. Have a good week.
All right, peace out.